Hello, buddy. Welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're going to be coaching a Silver Yuumi game. So special thanks to Sammy for sponsoring this. If you'd like a coaching session yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. I'm happy to set that up for you. It's just $25 if you are a non-member of the channel, and it is $20 if you are a member. I'll have a link in the description if you want to know how to become a member. You can either do it through the YouTube membership program. You can be a Twitch sub, the Strategy Professor on Twitch, either just a normal sub or Twitch Prime. If you like the content, don't forget Twitch Prime. It's free. It's easy. If you have Amazon Prime. Or you can do it through PayPal, which is the old school system that I had. I do get the most, the biggest cut off the PayPal if you don't care about YouTube membership or Twitch membership, but you want to support the channel. But anyways, and if you want to watch more coaching, I will have a playlist in the description. This is going to be like the 188th coaching session on the channel. This is also patch 9.15. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I got it. He has to flash, right? Or did he already flash? No, he held. Yeah, he had to flash way earlier than that. If they catch you out like that, you just got to say, you know what, they got me, and just flash. Yeah, it's a good point, sort of what the chat's saying here. You don't want to take flash on Yuumi. The main reason is, like, you're almost always attached to other people, and so you should, and even if that person dies in a team fight, you can jump onto somebody else. So you want to be able to take double offensive summon, or like double combat summoners, right? So typically it's heal and ignite, but if your AD carry insists on taking heal, you can take exhaust. But yeah, that's, you pretty much never want to go flash because she kind of needs that for all in because her W doesn't like do anything as a skill really because it's the thing that you max last. So to make up for that fact that she really doesn't have another, she only has 3 skills pretty much, then she gets the double combat sum. This is after the Yuumi nerf, so she didn't get the mana back on her autos. It's pretty brutal. So fairy charms are definitely at a much higher premium. Yeah, I'm keeping it in mind. I'm just telling you. Yeah, you want to pop off anytime there's a fight going on, really. Like, you want to pop off an auto. As long as you can jump back on, I think it's every 10 seconds at early levels. You just want to like stay off and just like land as many autos as you can. It does airy damage, it triggers your shield and all that stuff, so play forward more too. Like, especially against double melee like this, you should, and they're both pretty like pretty obvious when they're gonna like go in. Like, they don't have amazing gap, like immediate gap closers, so you should still be able to jump over. You should have a lot of time. Yeah, you should just be raining auto attacks on them the entire time in this laning phase against this type of lane. They also both don't have flash because of the all-in earlier. Yeah, so like right here, you should be like dropping off and just auto attacking, dropping ignite on him a little bit earlier. Yeah, if you landed like just even 2 more autos and ignited, then y'all maybe could have turned that around there. Also, that's pretty crucial for getting your Spell Thief stacks. And of course, Spell Thieves does extra damage. People forget a lot of times, like the 13 additional damage is actually a pretty big deal on Spell Thieves. If you use that every, if you're triggering it on time, you know, 3 times every 30 seconds, you know, that's an extra, what, 78 damage per minute? So, you know, 3 minutes of laning phase, that's what, 234 damage, I think, something like that. And it's, you know, most people start at like 600 health with items and stuff. So, you know, just the damage from Frostfang alone, or from the Spell Thieves alone, even before you upgrade it, just the damage alone, if you're using it properly, is astronomical in the early laning phase. So you want to make sure you're getting those Spell Thief procs. Like I said, if they had something that was a bit scarier, maybe that just like insta stuns you, or like a hook champion or something, maybe you'd have to play a bit more scared. But against this kind of thing, like double melee, where you have plenty of time to jump back onto Lucian, you just want to rain those autos in. Rain them down, I should say. Yeah, good pop off. Auto. Keep autoing. So your main goal early should be to get Athenes. I also like Ionian boots on her. There are some people that do like no boots, but I think a lot of top end people are still doing Ionians. I haven't looked in the last couple of weeks, but oof, ooh, that's rough. But the main, especially if you do double combat sums, which, you know, in the future hopefully you'll do, just because that 10% cooldown to sums is pretty important. What did you take as your secondary? I know there's some different stuff out there. I think Biscuit's boots, especially now that she has more mana problems, might be a good option. And on the heals, what are you maxing also? Okay, that's right. You want to try to wait till your ally is kind of low, unless it's like an emergency situation, to use the heal, because you get more value out of it the lower they are. So, you know, wait. I would say wait until he's at least below half before you use those heals. Also, keeping them like charged up like that allows you to give him that movement speed when he needs it, like at a clutch moment. Because the movement speed is definitely very good. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. No, hold on. You're supposed to go, Are you supposed to go Presence of Mind on her? I'd have to look it up. I would max Q all the way. For people talking in chat. Because when you get Athene's Unholy Grail, which should be your first item, then the more damage you do, the more healing you actually do. Yeah, keep autoing. You have ult? No, your ult's on. Sorry, I must have missed it. You said earlier. Must have looked at the chat there. Yeah, I think you're supposed to do, what, Presence of Mind, and it used to be Cut Down. I don't know if it's still Cut Down or not. It's something like that. Either Cut Down or Coup de Grace is probably where you want to be. Okay, nice. I can look after the game. Presence of Mind just feels really OP on pretty much every support now, I think. I mean, people have always kind of liked that rune, but I think that more and more people are liking, they did recently buff on for champions like Rakan the Tenacity thing. I think that was a big reason why people started playing it on Recon and stuff. Yeah, cut was nerfed, but it still might be the standard. I don't know. Yeah, I know, but it still probably does a lot of damage. Like, if you can find a way to build Presence of Mind on a lot of supports, you should probably build it. It bypasses the CDR cap and gives you so much extra CDR if you have like a high impact ult. Hey, what's up, Mark? Yeah, I'll probably do a new one of those next patch. I haven't really played a lot on this patch. TFT, but yeah, my intent was to do one of those every patch, but I just got really busy with some other stuff this patch. But yeah, I'll try to trying to catch up with Total War stuff, and school stuff, getting ready for the semester coming up next week. Yeah, but there's no, like, CDR is always good on your ult.
Turret plating will fall soon.
It's like, even if you have 45% CDR, then, you know, you still get the benefit of Presence of Mind. Hey, thanks, Mark. Congrats, buddy. Pop off, start autoing. What'd you get? Oh, Ardent Sensor. Yeah, definitely not Ardent Sensor. I mean, Ardent is good. You want that second, but Athene's is really where you want to be early on, just because it gives so much extra healing to your E. And you can charge it up so easily with your Q. So I think Ardent second is really good, but... Nice. Oh, I thought that was Ghostblade Lucian for a second on Talon. I was like, what? Okay. That was a thing at one point a long time ago, I think, back when... I think that was way back when there was no lethality stat. It was just flat armor pen, and it was really strong. Get him. Nice. Wild lead coming through. Nice. Playing with your cousins? Yeah, I figured I'd seen Mustafa before, so I figured Mustafa was your cousin. Mustafa or Rafa. I like the rhyming. Oh, oh, oh! Oh! Nice. Got out. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'd recommend chasing that, but it worked out.
Rampage.
Okay, I do Ionian boots. Once again, some people stop at brown boots, some people just never get boots, but I like Ionian. I mean, maybe not if you have Flash, but if you have Ignite Heal or something like that, or Ignite Exhaust, I like Ionian. He did rage. Was he getting sassy in all chat with you? Nice. Uh-oh. Riven's awakened. No, no magic pin boots. I don't think so. I mean, I guess it's possible, but I think just having the CDR is more important. Not just on your abilities, but also on your sums. The thing about, like, if you go Ionians and you have Transcendence, which I assume you probably do, as your secondary rune, then it'll become 20 AP down the line. And on a champion that has, like, healing and shielding as one of their core features, like Yuumi, then you'd much rather have flat AP than Spell Pin, because Spell Pin doesn't do anything for heals and shields. That's why you don't see, like, Spell Pin boots on, like, Soraka or, like, Sona or something like that a lot of times. If you see, like, an offensive boot, it's not like mobility boots, it's usually Ionians, and it's because that can become AP with Transcendence, which not only helps your offense, but also helps your shields and your heals. It's also more expensive. I think Ionian boots are 900, and I believe Sorks are 1100. Which is a pretty significant difference. It's weird. It's like, you know, you wouldn't think that a couple hundred gold is a big deal, but it actually is. Especially for supports. Yeah, y'all probably overextended there a little bit. I know you're really far ahead, but...
Unstoppable.
Oh, oh, oh.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
What? Wait, why did he let you go? Do you think you were going to burn out, or maybe he was scared that Lucian was coming? That's pretty funny. Dude here just wanted to pet the cat. Yeah, you said you forgot about Athene's. Yeah, so I'm not mentioning that again. But yeah, I mean, if you just went Athene's and then Ardent Censer and then Redemption, that would be correct. I don't think there's that much flexibility with her build. Like, you can go Mikhail's in there as well. Like, if they have a lot of CC, you know, you could go Mikhail's instead of maybe Redemption. Alright. So, when y'all get reset, I'd probably go try to get Baron, bait Baron. How would you do a support Riven? I'd probably press the dodge button, champ select. I don't know, man. It'd be really troll. I guess you'd probably Relic Shield. Maybe lethality items or something. It's like Dustblade. Because lethality items are at least a little bit cheaper than like some of the bigger ticket items like Shojin and Death's Dance and Bloodthirster that she likes to get. It does give you some utility in that you're faster. With Dustblade also gives you some more vision control. I mean, yeah, maybe Cleaver, I guess, might help out a little bit. I would not go Ravenous Hydra. It's just too expensive. I mean, like, look at the difference in these builds. I mean, yeah, she doesn't have, like, her team's behind, but she actually has a lot of CS, too. She has, like, 101 CS, so it's not like she's even that far behind, money-wise. I mean, I forgot the button to see. Is it X? Yeah. No, she's basically the same money as Yuumi right now. Yuumi's up 200 gold. Look at this. She has 2 items. 2.5 items. Yuumi has 1, 2, 3 items. 3.5 items. So she's like 1 item behind because she's just... no, I wouldn't build her tank. There's no point. She has a very small stun, and that's it. Like, you gotta try to kill people with her, I think. Yeah, I mean, that's the issue when you're playing champions that have really expensive items, is you're just gonna be very far behind other champions that have less expensive items like enchanters or just like most actual supports. Yeah, I mean, like, you really only want to build tank on champions that have like tanky items often on champions that have high base stats or like a lot of CC. Rakan's kind of an odd duck. Some people aren't even building tank stuff on Rakan anymore, but like he's just particularly good with Zeke's, and he has to get in close to function. And Zeke's has the added utility of like the slow on it and the extra damage for your 80 carry, and it's a cheap item. It's like 2,300 gold. I mean, I guess you could try going something like Zeke's plus like Knight's Vow Honor or something. Yeah, you do have 5 kills, Sammy. It's just she has 107 CS. That's why she was close in overall gold, because they're just like splitting the gold bottom, I guess. Neither one of them has a support item. So they just gave you a free 2,000 gold pretty much on your team. Support items are OP, like, you really need a support. I mean, maybe she had a relic shield earlier and sold it or something. I don't know. They also don't have any wards. Oof. Yeah, went old deep on that one. I think y'all should be getting Baron like a while ago. I mean, I know you're probably just kind of having fun with this, but y'all are so far ahead. So if you're actually trying to win and play it by the books, I would have set up Vision and baited Baron probably like 10 minutes ago. I mean, they're definitely still in this. Favorite AD with Yuumi? Probably Ezreal. Yeah, that's way too deep. Like I said, I guess y'all are probably goofing around. But at least get the inhibitors, I think. Alright. Waleed's coming through. Yeah, so just get control wards and set this up over here at the Baron. Yeah, I mean, Lucian can be pretty good with Yuumi, too. I mean, Yuumi's good with most AD carries, but, like, especially mobile ones. I mean, Ezreal doesn't benefit that heavily from Ardent Sensor, so I guess that's a consideration. But, I mean, I guess you got 3 dead for, what, 30 seconds? Yeah, y'all could probably push in. You kill this Udyr. Supers, yeah, this probably should be it here. Okay, you did get the Athenes at some point. Alright, so biggest things to kind of keep in mind here is try to auto attack a lot more in the laning phase, especially against double melee. Even like a single melee support, like those auto attacks add up a lot, especially with spell thieves. It could be a really big difference in the laning phase. So definitely try to auto attack a lot more. Rush Athenes, we talked about that. Consider doing 2 combat summoners and not taking flash. So like Ignite heal is ideal, but if you're AD carry, and because you're going to get plus healing and shielding, which will benefit both of you with the heal. But if your AD carry like insists on taking heal, then you can take exhaust. Usually like the AD carry, if they're smart, will take barrier, flash, typically, and then you take ignite and heal. Ionian boots, you did get that, so that's good. I didn't see your skills like the full order that you got them, but I think you were maxing Q all the way and then E, which is correct. As far as like positioning, you know, try to set up for Baron a lot faster, especially if you're really far ahead. You know, it's so simple. You just, especially if you're red side, you just drop a ward here, drop a ward here, sweep this out, and then just wait like right here. And then as soon as you see someone walking through like either one of these places, then you can engage and kill them. So it's not, you know, Yuumi's not the best to engage in the world, but sometimes just hitting them with a Q is enough, or even just ulting them if they don't have a dash. I give it to Udyr or something walking over there. But yeah, just try to bait Baron a little bit more, force him to come over there. And then once you get a kill or 2 off of Baron, then you can push through and start getting those inhibitors and snowballing your lead from there. But anyways, that's going to be it. So special thanks to Sammy for sponsoring this video. If you'd like a coaching session yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. We can set that up. If you want to watch more coaching sessions, there will be a playlist in the description for you. Come by, check out the stream sometime. I am streaming this as well. Starts around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time most nights. We'd love to have you out. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day.